What's going on, y'all? Your boy Darius Gray here, back in for another video, and this time we are here to discuss, as you saw in the title, as you probably already know, the passing of James Earl Jones, the iconic actor, iconic voice actor, the iconic voice of Darth Vader, of Mufasa, probably countless others that I don't even know right now, because I think, like, in terms of his roles, it's probably like, I could probably name like five on top of my, five on one hand, in terms of like roles that I know him from, but he's a legendary actor, man, with a legendary voice. And as a big time Star Wars fan, right? Definitely an important figure for me. Like Darth, he's Darth Vader. What can I say? Like, dude, it's funny because I grew up with the prequels, the Star Wars prequels, right? Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith. But I think even before those movies, I knew of Darth Vader. Like, I think before I even really knew and understood what Star Wars was, I knew about Darth Vader. I knew about the breathing. I knew about the voice. You don't know the power of the dark side. Like, obviously I'm doing a terrible, terrible impression. There's no perfect James Earl Jones Darth Vader impression out there. Maybe there is, but it's such an iconic voice, such a fun voice to even try to mimic, and it's crazy because I remember hearing, like, I forgot the name of the actor who played him in the suit physically on set. I believe he passed away too, like a few years back. So now both Vader actors are gone. But like I saw clips of him on set in the costume. He obviously would say the lines, and hearing just his regular voice, just sound like a regular dude. It's just like, I think it was British. Was he British? He might have been British. So I think Vader may have been talking with like a British accent on set or whatever. But like when you add in the James Earl Jones voice on top of it, like, it just completely changes the presence, the aura of Darth Vader, man. And obviously he was also Mufasa, iconic Disney animated character, man. Again, so many roles this man's done. I believe his last role was Coming to America, the sequel. That was his last on-screen theatrical performance. I know that came out 2021. The Obi-Wan Kenobi show came out in 2022, but that wasn't him as Darth Vader. That was the AI tool, I think it's called Respeecher, that they use based off of archival footage to mimic his voice. And that's what they will be using moving forward whenever we see Darth Vader, I'm guessing, in general, like not just in live action, but in animation or in games, because a few years back, James Earl Jones did basically sign over like his voice to Disney. Like, he gave his voice to Disney. Hey, use the AI to make Darth Vader's voice for forever, long after I'm gone, as long as he had set me and my family up for life, or, set his family up for life, right? So I'm sure his family got a bunch of Disney money for that. And like, it's a news that, like, at a certain point, like, you never, it's weird, like, when these iconic figures are older, like in their 90s, like, you kind of just don't think about it. Like, it just kind of leaves your mind until you see the headline. Just like, oh yeah, I mean, he was 93. I didn't go through and look at the specific cause of death, if there even was one, but like, he's 93. He's old. Like, we knew this day was coming, right? The fact that he even made it to 93 is a blessing in and of itself, man. Like, that is the goal, man. Like, I don't want to get in like all philosophical and spiritual and whatnot, but like, us humans, we were made to live longer than we do, right? Like, we were made to live even longer than 90, right? To be in our hundreds. But that's just not how things work anymore. And my great grandma actually made it to 100, which is like the goal. That's the goal for me in life, right? Is to make it to 100. Because if I make it to 100, I will see the turn of the century. I will see what would it be? It'd be 2100. I'd see that. And if we don't have flying cars by then, damn it, then what the hell's the point? But back to this, though. Back to James Earl Jones. He will be missed, and he leaves a legacy that, I mean, again, getting on like a philosophical level, if I could only ever dream of leaving a legacy here on this earth like the one that James Earl Jones left, that's like that's again a goal of mine, is to like leave a legacy, and I doubt it will ever be anywhere, even a fraction, even a decimal percentage of James Earl Jones' legacy. But that's my aim, nonetheless, to leave a legacy behind. Rest in peace, James Earl Jones, man. You are the voice of my favorite villain in fiction, right? Darth Vader, favorite villain across fiction. Like, that's anime, that's comics, regular novels, and movies and shows. Vader is my favorite villain of all time, and that is in large part to you, James Earl Jones, to your iconic voice. You know, I was about to say, Luke, I am your father, but he doesn't actually say that. That's a Mandela effect, right? It's a crazy Mandela effect. Oh man, rest in peace, James Earl Jones.